Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Leo for August 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Happy birthday, Leo. This is a really exciting time for you guys. Okay, so I hope that you're enjoying your birthday. I'm actually a Leo sun, I have Leo in my chart as well, so happy birthday. I'm currently shuffling with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck today. Pretty poorly, but these are going to be general readings. I will be doing love readings separately, and I'll be doing bonus general and love readings for the top 3 signs that I get for the most interaction on the channel, most views, etc. You know, that kind of whole thing. So what we're going to do, if the reading resonates, then that's great. If it doesn't, then it's simply not your message, or if there are parts of it that do. So I'm going to shuffle one more time. There we go, just felt like I needed another shuffle there. So we'll cut up the deck. And what can we get for lovely Leos, please, for August 2021 as a general message? What can we start getting out for Leos? What can we start getting out for Leos, please? Okay, 9 of Wands, perseverance. This is not surprising for this, to see this. You are definitely persevering in a situation. We have the King of Cups, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the Page of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Hierophant. Okay, what else do we have? We have the Moon, we have the Queen of Pentacles, wow, we have the Empress, we have the 2 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Fool, beautiful energy, we have Temperance, stunning, and we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Right, bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. This is also Leonine energy. This is amazing. I'm really getting this sense like this is you on your horse, like being proud of yourself. You're celebrating something, or you will be celebrating something really soon, and lots of people are going to be recognizing or seeing what it is that you're doing, moving yourself forward. I'm getting glow up, so you've really glowed up in a particular way, or you're moving forward confidently into the next portion of your life, just feeling really excited and just invigorated to move on forward. Wow, blessings are coming in for you. Maybe you're putting your back behind a toxic situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but you're healing from a situation. We've got Aquarius energy with the Star. We have the Devil, which is Capricorn. We have the Emperor, which is Aries, and we have the Ace of Wands with the 10 of Wands. Wow, okay. So what I'm getting here is that you're healing maybe a situation, or putting your back towards something or someone who may have been very passionate in the past, or maybe very forthcoming with their passion. I'm getting they could be thinking about you a lot potentially, and you're kind of moving forward necessarily, not, it could be moving forward away from them, or maybe someone feels like you're moving away from them and you're turning your back on any toxicity. And if someone or is trying to repeat an old cycle with you, you may be able to move on forward and just kind of let go of this old cycle, and you're just allowing yourself to move on, which is really quite great. Yeah, you're moving, you're charging on forward, being victorious and having a new start, you know. But I mean, we saw the Emperor, and then we've got the Empress here on the table, so you could be dealing with a divine counterpart who may be feeling very heavily about you right now, or high level soulmate. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But I feel like we should get into the cards first before we go and divulge into anything else. So for the majors, we have Taurus energy with the Hierophant, we have Pisces with the Moon, we have Taurus Libra energy with the Empress, Aries energy with the Fool, and we have Sagittarian energy here with Temperance. So you could have this in your chart, or anyone that you're dealing with have it in their chart. But what I'm really feeling is that you have persevered on a really long battle, long journey, I'm getting, for the recognition of your own self-worth, getting yourself grounded, trying to make decisions and plans for your future, and keeping yourself like, I'm saying keeping your emotions close to your chest. Like, your emotions have been hidden about what your next moves are, or maybe you're keeping something hidden so that you're able to then eventually kind of boss up, like glow up in a particular way. You may have a lot of emotions for someone in an emotional sense, but you've kept that very much to yourself. Like, maybe there's been confusion about your emotions, or you've gone through a difficult time to do with your emotions, and this in turn has allowed you to kind of gain emotional intelligence, I'm getting. You know, there's been difficulties in the past, but I'm feeling like you're looking forward to the future, feeling a lot more tempered in yourself and allowing yourself to move on forward eventually to where it is that you want to be and where you want to go. Then you may actually have options in love, and somebody may be coming forward towards you with a very sincere offer. They may not necessarily have expressed their feelings towards you, but the offer could be relatively solid, because it's gonna, you know, they may see you on an equal level, like king-queen energy. We haven't necessarily got the king and queen of cups here, but maybe somebody has a lot of emotion for you and you're kind of having this recognition, like pre-empress energy and then empress energy. You're just feeling more stable in yourself, like focusing more on your material realm than rather than your emotions, and potentially to do with love, I'm getting. There is somebody that may have a lot of feelings for you that may be keeping a watchful eye. I know this is a kind of like a general read, but like a general read, so it's not pertaining necessarily to love, but if there is emotions that could potentially be leading to love, I'm going to read them out. So what I'm getting is that somebody may have a lot of feelings for you and they're keeping them very hidden. Their intentions may be to keep you in a sense of confusion. Maybe that they have this like sense of trying to confuse you, to say like, oh, they actually want a commitment but they're keeping it hidden. Like, they want a long-term commitment but they're keeping that like quiet, they're keeping that to themselves, they're not showing it to you. Potentially you may have gone through a very difficult ending with this particular person, and you're wanting to have a brand new start and a new kind of sense of love and something that has a bit of stability. But potentially you may have to make a particular choice coming up, I'm really getting the sense that you're going to get to a point where you're going to have to make a very important choice. Potentially could be between two people, two partners, I'm getting. Maybe somebody from the past, then maybe like currently somebody wanting to rekindle something, and you're having to temper yourself and stay grounded so you make sure that you can make the right decision. But potentially this may go against certain beliefs that you may have had previously if you were to go for one option rather than another. So it's kind of like the balancing act of making sure that whatever it is that you pick to, or whoever it is that you pick to go forward towards, you know, it's going to allow you to have the best investment for yourself. And not necessarily in a love sense, but in a material sense as well. Like, are they going to fit around with your values? Are they going to be having their cards on the table? Are they actually going to show you and put in the effort and persevere to work on a connection and stand for the connection, fight for the connection, to move on forward, to have a new beginning, and be patient with you if you take your time to deliberate what kind of decision it is that you make to be able to go on forward, I'm getting. But if this is not pertaining to love, I'm getting the sense there has been a lot of anxiety to do with your emotions, maybe having set beliefs that a situation that may have come to a really drastic end, like other people are watching you to see how you're dealing with that, with this potential new start, and whether you're going to go back to a situation or not going to go back to it. Potentially it could be to do with work, or family, friends, a contract of sorts. Doesn't necessarily have to be, maybe a work commitment or a home situation I'm getting. Maybe somebody may have been keeping you in the dark to do with the family home situation. Maybe there could be a sense of wow, that come through. Okay, so there could be a sense of pregnancy, or somebody may be giving birth to something, maybe keeping that quiet to themselves, that they may become pregnant, because we have the Ace of Cups here, and then we have the Empress with the mother, and then we have that's like, you know, a baby girl or a child being conceived here. That could be, so just be careful if that's not what you're wanting. So somebody may have to take a difficult choice, that if they were to have this, do they stand up for particular beliefs and have a child? Wow, I'm getting that strongly. Like maybe tradition, religious beliefs, cultural beliefs. You know, do I keep it in the dark? Do I not tell anyone the fact that I potentially could be pregnant? You know, maybe I've worked very hard on my stability, and now it's like I may have to take this difficult choice. Like, do I stand up and kind of be counted and go for what I believe, or do I do what other people want me to do, or family or tradition tells me that I should be doing? You know, this could be really drastic, because it could really affect a long-term home situation I'm getting. It will be a brand new adventure, believe you me. If you were to have a child, obviously, you know, congratulations if you are pregnant, or if you are thinking of having children, or if this is what you want, that's amazing. But I'm getting the sense that maybe you're needing to take some time to temper out what it and decide exactly what it is that you want to move on forward. You know, how does this influence on my plans, and how does this, you know, make a difference in relation to my life and how I move on forward. I'm getting that strongly. Okay, so I feel like it's really important that I start clarifying these cards and see what on earth is going on for you guys, okay? There's definitely been challenges that you may have kept very hidden, secretive to yourself. You will have a brand new beginning, and you're going to be gaining some sort of clarity and truth. You're having a new vision about what it is that you want, that's going to give you the emotional fulfillment that you desire in your life. There may have been heartbreak previously in another situation, but you are discovering that whatever challenges you've gone through, you're able to kind of learn to balance yourself and take the appropriate action necessary for you to move on forward, which is really positive. And just feel like excited for a new beginning in your life. So I'm going to start clarifying these. Why is the Hierophant here, please? For Leo. Hierophant. Okay, so we have the World in reverse, we have Justice in reverse, and we have the Magician upright. Interesting. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck of what we don't see. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. What I'm getting is somebody may have not taken accountability for their actions in a previous situation, and somebody wants to manifest some sort of traditional commitment, I'm getting, or bring something new. They may not necessarily shown you this. Maybe they feel like they have unfinished business with you. They have unfinished business with you, and in order for things to kind of close out on a cycle, they need to bring justice in towards you, or you believe that they need to do that and come forward towards you and bring you this particular justice for things to move on forward. But what I'm getting is you may not necessarily, if this is someone to come forward to bring in something, you may not necessarily trust this person. You may be a little bit standoffish about moving forward. Maybe you just might think, oh, is this another karmic lesson? Is this something that's just meant to cause me upset? You may be looking at certain beliefs about how to move on forward. Somebody maybe, it could be a third party situation, could be a legal situation, but you may have other people having this particular interference of what we don't see, like going on underneath the surface of you contemplating, trying to gain some sort of clarity about a situation. Like, do I stay in something and keep something hidden so that I can stay single and stay financially free and independent, or do I do this other situation and have the happy home, long-term stable situation? And other people may be trying to come forward towards with third-party interference. They'll kind of say their piece, and you'll be kind of sitting back there contemplating about what it is they're saying and why they're saying it, and, you know, trying to distinguish whether it's actually worthy advice to take. I'm getting. Potentially there could be people who say they're supporting you, but then they're not supporting you. There could be a sense of lots of gossip to do with the situation as to whether you move on forward in this way or not. But I'm getting, with the Hierophant, like you're having, maybe you've got these particular expectations, and it's about potentially, do you stick to these traditional expectations and what it is that you know, these particular feelings that you may have about those that you've kept relatively to yourself, or do you open up and speak on them? I'm getting. I feel the need to pull one more card on that, because it doesn't, there's a lot of interpretation that can be taken on that. What else can you tell us for this Hierophant? What was that? Two of Pentacles. So something's been very unbalanced. Wow. Okay. Five of Cups. Yeah, this is Leo energy with Strength in reverse. Feeling at a loss. Feeling at a loss. Not feeling your strong self. Why not feeling yourself? Feeling a loss or lack that you've had to stick to particular traditional beliefs or expectations, and feeling maybe it's unfair, like you're wanting to bring in something else, but other people are going to have a lot to say about it, and this is going to make you really upset. Maybe you feel like you've got unfinished business with someone and you would like to kind of refresh it, restart it, or revigorate it and bring justice to a situation. Or somebody wants to be accountable. Something's being hidden though. Why is the moon here? We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Hangman in reverse, is what we don't see, and the Four of Swords in reverse. You feel exhausted, like you're wanting, maybe there's the illusion that you've got the happy home family situation, because this is usually the happy home, like family vibe, and everything's working out. But maybe there's something hidden that's not necessarily working out. Could be to do with a mother figure, or a sibling of sorts, or a cousin or someone, and it's kind of like they may be putting their set beliefs on you. I'm getting. And you just feel tired of it all. stressed. Because you're wanting to move on forward and wanting to have emotional fulfillment. And maybe that's what you're trying to go after, but it may be coming across in a particular way. That's what I want to say, is that it may be coming across as like different to how other people may have planned it out for you. Wow. So they may have had like a set viewpoint about what it is, how they view you to have your life, and how they view you to have this kind of fulfillment. And you're feeling stressed and you're keeping that hidden or keeping that secret to yourself, or having this anxiety that the way that they have these particular beliefs or expectations of you and what you have of yourself are two separate different things. And there's something that's not necessarily being openly communicated here about this, and it's causing a lot of anxiety and stress to do with this, about what it is that is going to bring you the Ten of Cups, what is going to bring you this contentment. Like, this is somebody that, this is like the like pure like total support, family love support. There's this sense here, but I'm just getting a sense of resistance for some reason. I'm getting resistance. So I'm going to pull one more for the moon. What's that as well? 8 of Cups. Yeah, you've emotionally checked out of something. Checked out from people who may not necessarily be supporting you. Trying to figure out what it is that you want. Going after the extra 2 of Cups. Potentially maybe people have been relatively insensitive and you're finding out about it. With the Queen of Wands, like you're feeling like maybe feeling just a little bit indifferent. Yeah, you're starting to feel indifferent about how other people are perceiving what it is that you're doing. It's like you're having this recognition of going, okay, well, if people don't necessarily support me and they are I'm not fine that my people, then I'm going to leave that. I mean, I'm not going to be spending more time feeling stressed and anxious about what I should do and shouldn't do. You've been in your emotions a little bit. And it's having this recognition of like, well, if people aren't going to be supporting me, then I'm just going to go away from that. And look, you know, we have the 7 of Swords. Like the 7 of Swords is like someone who's lying to you or deceitful or trickery or what have you. And then having it come out reversed, it's like this could potentially be someone that's two-faced. Someone who for selfish reasons want you to do things in a particular way, and you're like, well, actually emotionally I have to figure out what the best thing is for me, regardless of what set beliefs and all sorts about what everyone else has for certain expectations of me in my life. Wow, my goodness, this is not anything I was expecting at all for this particular reading, especially as I have Leo in my chart as well. So I'm going to go to the Empress. What's the Empress got to say? So please just take whatever resonates, guys. Why is the Empress here? Wow, she doesn't want to say much. Okay, well, let's have a look here. We could be too many. Yeah, there's too many. But I'm getting the sense that you are now bossing up, and you're not tolerating being you've healed from a situation, and you're not tolerating being breadcrumbed by anybody or anything anymore in any situation whatsoever. You're recognizing your value. You're not kind of dealing with any inequality anymore. So why is the Empress here, please? Okay. Straight out. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm going to take another one, please, because that literally just, there we go. Oh gosh, all the cards just want to fly out. Right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So you're wanting to be in this Empress energy and to gain independence, maybe move out on move out of home. I'm getting start something brand new. You're getting this particular clarity that you don't want to be stuck in something, particularly to do with obligations. I'm getting. You're ready to kind of heal something and move on forward. You're letting go of the burden of having to wait around for something or for someone. You may have held on to something for a really long time, or somebody may be trying to hold on to you. You're seeing you're getting enlightenment from another situation. You're recognizing that you don't have to stay in a particular situation, that you can let go of it and that you can move on forward. But regardless, I'm getting the sense that regardless of whether you're getting the support and help from it, or that regardless, like if you're, this is a card of like group kind of conflict, like not getting the help, holding on to the past. But you're letting go of the past. You're holding on to the past, now you're letting go of it. You're getting an enlightenment of it, and you're deciding to hold on to things that are really truly of value to you, and you're stepping up into this new energy, gaining independence with the Six of Cups, moving forward into something that is going to be really hopeful for you. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Lots of majors here on the table, so there's some major changes happening in for you. Why is the Fool here? Oh my gosh, I can't take all that. Why is the Fool here? Wow, the Emperor, Aries energy. That's double Aries energy. Okay, so you could be dealing with a high level soulmate, doesn't necessarily have to be, and they want to have a reconciliation and a new start. They want you to be patient with them, potentially. They're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, realising that they want success with you. Other people may be fighting with them about this and maybe not wanting them to work with you, but they're going to do it regardless to move on forward, and they're gaining independence themselves in a particular situation because they've been basically yearning for a new start with you, or wanting something brand new. I'm gonna take another card, like somebody, it's either that or you're taking like ownership in your life, taking control, and this is allowing you to move on forward like peacefully. I'm getting eventually. What else can you get for the Fool? Wow, well, we just saw that, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and it's come out. So there's definitely been heartbreak. What you don't see, someone's trying to move on from heartbreak, or you try to move on from heartbreak, or even a set of betrayal. I'm getting with the Nine of Swords energy in reverse. It's like you're recovering. You're recovering from that, recovering from heartbreak. Somebody wants to definitely move things forward with you and temper a situation. But I feel like there's some sort of hesitation. You may be feeling relatively defensive about that. You may feel like there'll be a disappointment if they were to come forward towards you. Like there'll be some sort of unrequited love, or that they'll lie, or they'll just want to have a one-nighter, I'm getting, and try to manipulate you. Gosh, lots of different messages, guys, so please just take what resonates. Obviously I'll be doing a love reading separate, so we'll just see what's going on here. What's happening with Temperance? Why is Temperance here? Yeah, somebody is frustrated the fact that there is no delays, that they're having to wait on something. Things are moving relatively slowly. You may have dealt with a lot of conflict previously and somebody wants to fix that, but potentially you may be seeing through that, and this is somebody who wants to apologise. This is somebody with the Page of Cups wanting to apologize, and they want to offer love and move forward towards love and happiness, but it all came out reverse on the other side. So potentially somebody wants to reconcile with you, but you may feel like they've lied previously. Is this just like a double bluff thing to kind of get into my good graces? You know, am I going to forgive this person? Somebody's got caught on something, and there's been a delay of disruption in a connection, I'm getting. Or somebody may not necessarily have clear intentions to actually apologise. Maybe they want to get you in a position where you're feeling vulnerable about a breakup or a separation, potentially. May not necessarily want to move on forward, but they come across they want to move on forward. With the Knight of Cups energy in reverse, maybe there's been some sort of unrealistic like expectations about moving forward, like, oh, because there's been a breakup and now, you know, things seem to be, oh, because I'm showing this intention that I want to fix things. It's like, well, hold on your horses there, relatively, rather than to rush. Just make sure, is it genuinely going to make you happy? Is it genuinely going to work out? There's got to be a lot of questions asked here, like, I just broke up the deck and saw the Six of Pentacles. Like, is there going to be equal give and take in this? Are we going to be able to move on forward in this particular way? Is it gonna work out? So, but you're gaining much more. You're gaining. You will be gaining more balance in relation to your life, and eventually you will be able to move on forward. But it's just looking before you leap with the new intentions that you're setting for yourself and in this kind of new life I'm getting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull from the Soul Journey Oracle cards and see what kind of messages that we get here. So obviously please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I know these readings have been particularly long, but they are pretty much for the whole of August. So I will be doing separate readings as well. Okay, so what can we get for Leo, please? What can we get for Leo? Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So maybe there could have been a drastic ending between you and someone. We got the Ten of Swords here and then the Ten of Cups. So it's like eventually going from the Ten of Swords, like feeling at a loss, being stabbed in the back, rock bottom, painful ending, having to sever ties, to then eventually recognizing that you can eventually get to brand new beginnings. Yeah, and then we have freedom here. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So it's having this recognition that these particular endings are coming in so that you can have something brand new into your life, but there may be something that's not necessarily closed off as of yet. It's getting ready to close out, or it has closed out, but there's some sort of imbalance here that's not quite ready as of yet. That's not quite ready as of yet. I really feel the need to pull another card for you guys. Like, you are going to have a brand new beginning and you will be able to move on forward. Surrender. I can release my need to control. So either you or someone that you're dealing with wanting to control the situation or control things. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So it's having this recognition that these endings that are coming in for you are allow you to have the new beginnings. And you're having to surrender to old things or old ways of being, to allow newness in. So it's about being patient. It's like, why these things haven't happened as of yet. Everything kind of happens for a reason. And then we have friendship and we have success and change. Like, this is pretty beautiful. So it's like the undercurrent of everything happening. It's like you will get the success that you're desiring in whatever situation that it is that you're wanting, but you may have to make some particular choices in order to move on forward in that direction, and just making sure that everything that you choose is balanced and, you know, all with the best of intentions to move on forward, not just for the highest good of yourself, but for the highest good of others as well. Okay, so yeah, I guess that this is the end of the reading. I hope that it resonated, or parts of it did. If you did enjoy, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll hopefully see you again soon in the other readings. So take care. Thank you. Bye for now.